this is Whiskey Panda 13. Today, playing Cash Cleaner Simulator. There we go. Okay. Um, and I've been kind of tired of seeing the story quests be stuck on the screen. So I'm gonna do my best to fill up the piggy bank, and um, then we'll get the ending. I got a lot of money to go put in that bank, but I think we can do it. Yeah, I think we could do that. Okay. Okay. Do I have any story quests that I have like now? I think. Okay, I'm gonna have to do these other story quests first before I can really end the game. Not that. Uh, tracker. Tracker. This one. I can't remember which quests are for which, but regardless, I need to finish all the quests before I can send anything off and, feel great about it. Let's see. I can get like 829. Well, I can get 800 bundles of $100 bills in there. Nothing else in there is really worth it. I suppose I can get the hundreds of dollars in there. 497, 474, 497. Yeah. Maybe. The yen's not worth putting in the bank. It's not worth anywhere near as much as the euros and dollars. I got 1,608 though, dollars in there. Yeah, I'll pull out of that one. That'll give me lots of money. Okay, so I need a $10 bill. All those things in a small box. Small boxes are here. When you play two different saves, you get confused which one you're looking at. Oh, that was just one. I really thought there was more than one of that in my hands. That's okay. Just need one of each bill. Did I get this one already? I don't think I did. Yeah, no. Okay. They don't have to be bundled, so I'm not going to. Oh, I could probably put it in here and then grab... Oh, never mind. Never mind. It doesn't work like that. Kind of have to grab the whole thing and then... Yeah, it's okay. That is totally fine. Okay, I did put it in there, right? Okay. There we go. Now all we got left is the dollars. Now, I think that um, I know it's possible to make 2 saves in order to watch the ending. Because there's 2 possible endings. But I think just for the sake of my game and for showing it on stream, I think I'm just gonna switch over to the other game. The other game save, I mean. Um, I know it makes no sense. But the other option of not copying the game save or going into an alternate save, then you can just start the game over and try to go for just the quests. I don't know. I'm not opposed to going and starting the game over again because I don't know if you know this, but I start games over a lot. A lot. Doesn't matter if it's a roleplay game, a story game. Oh, crud, I forgot the tents. Oh, crud. Alright, well, it's fine. I can't believe I forgot that. And I had a tent just sitting right here. I didn't have to pick it all up. Alright, well, anyway. It's fine. I won't get the all-in-one shipment bonus, but whatever. The quest is still done. It's fine. Now, I don't know what dollars or what bills of money I need to keep for quests because I still have quests in my quest tracker. So I need to kind of finish these quests before I just dump money into the piggy bank. This might need to be a little bit further away. But yeah, once we get all of the side quests finished here, and I get all of the other main quests done, then we'll just dump a whole bunch of stuff, whatever's worth putting into the piggy bank. I have dumped yen in there, but it's not worth nearly as much. And if I'm trying to fill the piggy bank as far as worth goes, then yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. It takes a whole lot more. Now see, if I had like an abundance of yen, like way more than I have dollars or euros, okay, I could see that. But as it stands, I don't think I have an overwhelming amount of anything. Like, that's my pile of yen so far. Or right now, I mean. Whereas the dollars and euros, well, maybe not the euros as much, but the dollars definitely, I have a whole bunch of. But I mean, that is kind of what they start you with, so this is just what I've got. But yeah, and I think this episode is going to be about trying to fix this. Well, not fix, but finish the campaign quest. Because apparently there's more than just the one that I needed to finish. I thought I was just down to that one that's up on the corner. That's okay. That is okay. I think I'm still gonna play on the save even after the campaign is over, so no worries there. It's still fun for me. Hopefully it's fun for you too. I really wish this thing would stop throwing money everywhere. I know it has to do with my own moving of things, because I think the orange counter is just a little too far backward, you know, against the wall. And I can't move the money counter any farther to the, or any closer to the wall. So. I'll live with it. It's fine. Not everything has to be perfect. Even if I will continue to strive to make it perfect. Well, as perfect as I can stand it. And by the way, I have seen some other people play this, and what they do with all their loose money is they either put it in like in a box like this, or they put it on a whole pallet. But the reason why I don't organize my money like that is because you can't pull just one off of the pallet. You have to pick up a whole handful. So it defeats the purpose of me putting it somewhere like this, loose-ish, I guess. Because the whole purpose of me putting it on the shelf like that is so that I can pick up as many as I want without picking up more than I want. I don't know if this is a bad idea to wrap these. I just like wrapping them up when I have so many of them, so I can always cut it, you know. I have a lot of plastic wrap, so that's not a big deal. I just don't like going back over my work, basically. You know, having to undo what I did for organization's sake. I have no idea how much money I need to keep. Should probably figure that out. Stick that up there. Oh, nice. I can start filling this thing up a little more. Okay. We still have a bit of an ice cream scoop. It's not nearly as big as it was. It's fine. Okay, let's look for some of these quests so I know how much money I can keep and how much I can't, shouldn't. Both. This is a medium box. I don't know why I have a medium box over here. I was probably doing a quest for something and then I just totally forgot that I left a box over there. So that's usually how that works. I wish I could put this bundle in there, but that's 150,000. So this is what I need. Where did the... Wow. Okay. Okay. So that's 120. Can I... Oh, I'm not even close to where I wanted to be. Can I use these? Yes. Yes, I can. I mean, if I just read it, I would have known, but that's fine. I was just like, oh, well, if I just kind of skim over it and be like, okay, it doesn't explicitly say what type of money or denomination, I mean, um, should be fine. But sometimes if I don't read the whole quest, I get confused. It's easy to do. Easy to do. Okay. Backpack? Do I have enough to wash? No, those 2 bags, I feel like it's not worth the what is it? 1 coin? Yeah, the 1 coin for just 2 bags. I know the coins don't have that much value, but I don't want to waste a wash if I can fit a whole bunch more bags in there before I put it in to wash it. Okay, what am I doing? Backpack? Doesn't say what denominations, totally fine. So just need 20,000. Yeah, I would want to use the smaller bills, but we'll just use these. I'm gonna get more hundreds in there, to put on the shelf anyway, so. This is beautiful. Okay. Next. Euros, sure, why not? Box? Just says a box. Maybe that was what this one was for. I don't know. Need 95,000. Okay. As far as I know, I don't have any other euros. Okay, fine. Think that should be good. Yes. Away you go. Yeah, this should be pretty quick, as long as I'm not trying to do the sorting of the monies. That takes a little longer. If I can finish it without marking, or not bundling these things. Well, I mean, technically I'm going to bundle them anyway because it's just faster to put it into the money tube. I did think that it was kind of dumb to bundle them before putting in the money tube, but it holds a whole lot more if you bundle them. The tube, I mean. Okay, sports bag. We have sports bag. This is 150. It's a shame I can't use the 300, but that's okay. Something tells me I can't put in 2 of these. Oh, I can. Okay. But the question is, how much more can it hold? 210. So that'd be 220? Wait, no, no, no. No, no, no. These are only 1,000, so. Wow, that was in my face. Okay, so 210. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Beautiful. Yes. That's what we like. Don't mind me while I'm trying to walk sideways without moving my mouse. Must feed myself coffee. Okay, I believe that's all the quests there. Yeah. All we have left is the campaign quest there, and then we gotta grab more quests here. Okay, shell casings. Did I put it in here? I did. Okay. So, the downside of this quest is that I'm gonna have a lot of— Hi, One Step! Thank you for the lurk. So I'm gonna have a lot of, shell casings just floating around until I can put them into the baggie here. Okay. This little sidewalk-ish curb thing helps. Okay, I don't think I need any more of these. So I'm just gonna stick them back into the bag here. Set this. And then I think it only holds like 41 in these trash bags. Doesn't matter what trash. I don't understand why you can never do it with just one bag, but you can't. They only hold 41. So technically I overfed the trash bag, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. See if we have any more. Okay, we do have some more campaign quests here. So I guess we should probably try to finish this. Okay. It's totally fine. Now this one I think they don't even give you anything either, because they kind of expect you to have all these things, which is totally fine. I have them. I have a bit of a mess over here, but that's okay. I will clean it up. Okay, I think that's all the packs on the ground. We almost have enough for a whole bundle there. You know, a whole, it's not 60, it's 30, 30 of these? Yeah, because it makes 30,000. So 30 bundles, taped together in plastic is that. Wrong buttons. Well, I mean, technically it's the right button, but I was hovering over the wrong object, so that's what I meant. Okay. Don't need any more in the machines. Get that over there. I wonder if I should start gathering the money now instead of sitting here and bundling these. Because technically this orange sorter is a lot faster than the mark sorter because the mark sorter is checking one by one and, well, okay, it's kind of hard to, so if it's something that it's going to hold, it goes faster. So like this this counter is going to hold the dollars. They're gonna input it into these slots. It's gonna take less time than it will for it to spit out into, you know, the floor or the machine that you have out in front of it. So that basically makes it so that this machine will filter through all these faster than the mark sorter will be able to feed it. Well, unless there's marked bills to hold. That's what the marked sorter will hold. Yeah. Science. Not really science, but logistics, I guess? Yeah, occasionally the big sorters will accidentally throw a bill that it's supposed to keep. It happens. It's not perfect, but it's a whole lot faster than I am, so I can't complain. It's totally fine. Okay. Can I feed this more? More, yes. Not all of it, no. Okay, I'm just gonna stop this. I know it's gonna fill up, but that's okay. It may even make a whole giant pile on top. That's totally fine with me. Okay, so I need a flat gift box. This is empty. I need counterfeits, gang marks, and police marked. These are police marked, I think? Yes. Close the box because it's giving me massive lag. Okay. So we have police marked there. This one's FDI marked, so that's going to be super nice for getting my collection going here. Still FDI. Give me some gang marks. I don't know if there are any in this pile, but it would make my life easier. Yeah, I think they're just gonna be FDI and police here. Okay. That sounds louder in my ears. I'm gonna turn my headset down. Hopefully it's not like insanely loud for you. It just depends on the song. Some of the songs are super are a lot louder. Goodness. If I can English, that would be great, I think. There's some splatters in there. Yes! The unknown one. Yes! Okay. Does that mean there's some gang marks in here too? I think this one is a counterfeit. Yeah. Wait a second. This counter doesn't... Well, it only looks for police marks right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some counterfeits in there. Okay. Okay. Normally I have it sorting only for marked only, so it can get confusing. Okay, well it doesn't look like there's any gang marks in there, so I'm gonna have to pull one out of here. Okay, so well, what's a shame about these things is that it does also ask for a dye stained bill, and unfortunately I cannot wrap it into plastic unless I give more than one, and it only asks for one, so because this bill is also dirty, uh, and and dye stained, it's going to make all of those dirty and dye stained. See? Magic. Yeah, anyway. They're gonna take it. That's what they want. If I had it another way, I wouldn't do that, but I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna leave a giant mess over there. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, everything else is side quests, so it's already gone through the marks order, so I'll try to remember that's the pile I need to pull from. I do want to get this thing done, though. I need to get the counterfeits out of this. And I believe I can do that with this sorter. Doesn't matter what I pick, it's not going to have any euros. But this will also feed out the counterfeits. Super. Alright, counterfeits. You should go back to your counterfeit corner. Well, not that you were there in the first place, but you are now. And these are marked. Well, they should all be marked. Okay, so these are all police marked. We'll open this and then close it to fill it up. Not gang marks. I want to look for the unknowns and I want to look for the FDIs, but that's all that's left of it, so yeah. Oh, I don't have a box for the unknowns. Okay, okay. We shall make a box for the unknowns. What box should we use? Large box? I typically don't get very many unknown marked ones, so the large box should work just fine. Okay. As cute as that cat is, it's gonna have to move because I don't like it being there. I'll just put it here on the top of the stairs. Okay, that should work. And then these ones are all FDI. I can put this over here again. Make it a little easier to see while it's going through this order. Okay, so I need to finish this, and then I can start filling up the bank. Piggy bank? The bank, the big bank. The bank, the piggy bank. Anyway. Easy peasy. Feed that just a little bit more and then start it up. Actually, this might all fit in there. Yes. Yes, it will. And this can go straight into there, but it's currently full. It's totally fine. It's going to overflow a little bit, but as long as I get this thing started, it won't turn into a giant pile that I have to fix. Okay. Can I feed this? I know it's gonna get messy. Okay, might as well just stick it in there. Again. Totally fine. Totally fine. That way we avoid more messes. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of money for me to be able to feed the piggy bank. Technically, I probably shouldn't be bundling these, so I'm gonna put them unbundled. I mean, not plastic. Not plastic wrapped. Because it won't feed into the tube if it's plastic wrapped, which makes sense. Physics, you know. Okay. We should be dwindling down here pretty soon. I am falling behind on the emptying of the bundle slots, whatever you want to call those things. Outputs. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let some of these fall and I'll pick them up in a little bit. Okay, I'm getting a little warm. I'm gonna have to mute here while I take off my sweater. It is just a little too warm for me right now. Okay. Right. Hopefully we don't have giant. Oh, we do have a giant mess up here. It's fine. I will fix it. I know I can barely see this. I can't really see enough of the screen to know that that's packed, but you can tell with the green light down here, so, or yellow light, whatever it is. It just looks green to me. Okay, hold on. Well, actually, yeah, it's gonna stop by itself, sort of. Because it's, not being fed. Yeah, that was quite the mess. This counter's really good at it. Well, I mean, it's because I had it feeding while I was not playing, you know, not pulling the bundles out. Easy fix. Just gotta be patient. Which I have lots of patience. But I was thinking that this was gonna be a lot faster than it is. I kind of forgot about the giant pile of money. Little ice cream, well, not really little. It was a giant ice cream scoop of money. Just piled up right there. Well, right about there. No big deal. Alright. Now, technically, I should probably take these out of bundles because I might need all of that. But I want to keep as much good unmarked non-counterfeit money as I can so that oh, I've already finished the marked money counter here. It's already been fed. Okay, well. Here we go. What was I saying? Oh, I want to keep as much money as I can so after the ending, the quote-unquote ending happens, I'll still have money to fulfill quests. Because I still plan on playing this. I just want to get the campaign out of the way so that I can get that off of my screen. Good grief, this is a lot of tens. I mean, it's more than a plastic bundle thing. It's a shame that it's only worth like 30,000, so... Yeah, 30,000. So I don't know that I'm going to use it, but it's still good to have. I like to squeeze it into orders wherever I can. You know what? I don't really like squeezing it into orders, so I'm just gonna throw it into the thing. Now I think the way this thing works, it takes majority of what's in my hands right now, but it doesn't take all of it. Yeah. It leaves me with 2 stacks left. It's fine. But that's way better than taking it over there loose. Loose metals. It's almost 3 full sacks of 5. I wasn't sure if I was gonna sneeze there. It felt like it. Alright. I don't think I need to use any of these, but we shall see. First, I'm going to, I guess, pull out the stupid counter. Technically, I could just buy another one of those dollar counters because I don't want to move that one that's currently in its spot. Or I could move the money that I want to bundle over there. But I'm just not going to do that. We're going to do it one by one because I said so. Alright, let's try to get the hundreds first. This will be the fastest way. I pick out the higher spills because they're never really picky about what denomination of bill they want from the mark stacks, so it should be fine to pull out as many 100 bundles of hundreds as I can. Yeah, it's a shame that this thing won't hold more than 100 or 300 bills at one time. Otherwise I would, well, technically I could just overflow the back end of it. Just put it back there. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with the frames because there's nothing I can do about that. It's actually really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was just initially when I opened up the box. Okay, move this over here. Put it like real close to the machine. And I can still grab out the bundles. And it will be forever fed. Well, until the thing goes down. You know, I imagine, like, what does it look like for my character to just be squatting over here looking at the money? Like, how creepy is this to just be sitting here watching the money counter while squatting? But I mean, I am all alone, so what's it matter what I look like? I'm doing my job. I'm doing it at a comfortable height. I have like one hair stuck on my neck, tickling the crud out of me. I want it to go away. I think it got stuck in my shirt or something. Okay, I think it's gone, but I can't really tell. It's on the back of me, so I can't really see. Unless I have a mirror, which I don't have right now. But anyway, you know, I'm kind of thinking about doing the Viscera cleanup game. Is that the whole name of it? Hi, One Step. Imagine someone watching the money. Yeah, well, I mean, you're kind of like a fly on the wall sort of situation for me. Um, yeah, that would be kind of funny though. Just to have like somebody who's watching somebody who is sorting money. Yeah, it's a never-ending, really weird, creepy scenario to think about. The more people you involve, watching and watching and watching. It's just a lot. But I was thinking about, because Halloween is coming up here, maybe doing the Viscera Cleanup Halloween edition, because I have not done that DLC yet. But the thing about that one is that it's just a lot of gore, so I don't know how much people care about that or don't want that. I don't know. There's only so much I can limit for gore. I think it's just like the footsteps. Like footprints, bloody footprints that you track around the map that I can limit. I'm not sure. We've got quite a few here, so I'm just gonna go feed it into the piggy bank. How much are we at now? 32,000? Okay. We still might need like 1,000,000, but this will give us a good boost. It's 162,000. Yeah. We're getting there, but with these hundreds, I'm gonna get there a lot faster than I would with, like, feeding 20s and stuff in there. I think that bundle of 10s didn't do me any good, but that's okay. I wanted to get rid of the 10s. I don't really care about those, unless they specifically ask for 10s, which doesn't happen often. Was trying to get me a sip of coffee, but then the bundle popped out. Come on. I thought you were gonna take a minute to fill up. Okay, I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink. Okay. I can't even see how many's left. Up to 49. We're almost done with the pile, so that's good. And then I can move on to the next box. I think I should move on to the next box. The 50s might be worth it. The 20s not so much. But I mean, there is like 1,000 in there. Yeah, I guess I'll pull out the 50s. I guess. I'm gonna run out of hundreds, regardless, probably. So. I mean, 4 bundles of 150s is really not that bad. I know these all look like 100s, but I just want to be absolutely certain. So I'm going to put into the counter. Yeah, we'll feed the 50s through, and then we'll move on to the next box. We're not going to be at 1,000,000 yet, so no worries there. I think that's 50? Yeah. Can barely peek through the money pile, but I can kind of see the screen. I'm just glad that this works, that I can just throw this giant money pile on top and then wait for it to deplete. Mega pile. Well, it's gonna be a mega pile once I pull out of some of these other boxes. But that's not bad for a pretty good pile to put over top of it. Let's see, how many do we have in there? We have 2,000, so nearly 2,500 in that box. And me pulling out hundreds of that one. Only hundreds. And we have 2,200 in that box. And I'm gonna be pulling out hundreds. Yeah, probably just hundreds. So many bills. Yes, there's a lot. But that's kind of the point. We're trying to pull a whole bunch of the bills and throw them into the big piggy bank. So we can get the $1,000,000 in there, and then we can finally finish up the campaign quests, which I'm pretty sure I finished all the other ones, so this is the last one. Yeah. eventually this pile will finish and then I will refeed it. You throwing only hundreds in there? Well, I'm trying to, because we're trying to get as much value of currency as I can in there. So the higher denomination I put in there, the faster we'll get to 1,000,000. So like, one of these would give me 300,000 versus like 30 stacks of tens would only give me 30,000 instead of 300,000. Did I say 300,000? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's drastically different. I could use the like good bills, but I'm gonna try to use all the ones that are marked first, because it doesn't matter if it's got marks or if it's counterfeit or anything like that. As long as it goes into the piggy bank and it's worth, that's all it counts. That's all it cares about. Whereas the other jobs that I have, they actually care if it's marked or counterfeit. If I didn't plan on playing this after the campaign was over, then yeah, I'd just shove everything into there. Just shove it in there. I don't know if we're gonna get there with the amount of hundreds I have. I don't care to do the math. I'm just gonna throw it into the piggy bank, so if we go over, we go over. I don't care. It's totally fine.